Hi folks, Don Norris, online marketer. Aren't you tired of not living every day like it's the weekend? Or maybe not living every day like you're on vacation and it's gonna rain. And I'm not talking about laying in a hammock on the beach in between two palm trees overlooking the ocean, sipping on a cocktail or anything like that, which that would be pretty sweet actually. Every day even, I think I could get used to that. Now I'm talking about living every day like you're supposed to be living it, like you're supposed to be on vacation, like it's the weekend without the worry and stress of the upcoming Monday, going back to work and all of that drama and mess that's associated with a job. For those who know me, and for those who don't know me, you're about to find out. But for those who know me, I'm an avid scuba diver. I love scuba diving. Being underwater in the ocean, 20, 30, 40, 80 feet is just the best place to be. One of my favorite hobbies and passions in life is scuba diving. And I think back, to some of the dive trips that I've taken, and you're on the boat, you're getting all your gear together, and you're cruising out to the reef, and you get out to the reef, and you're assessing the water and the clarity and everything, and you're getting psyched up for this dive because you haven't dove this particular reef in a long time, and then you get there and you decide, well, you know what, this is not a good dive spot right now. Maybe the current was too fast, or maybe the water clarity, that's thunder by the way, maybe the water clarity wasn't as clear as you were hoping it would be, so you have to find a different dive spot, and you go on to a different spot. I remember this one dive in particular. It was in the Bimini Islands, and I was diving with a couple of buddies of mine, and we just got through doing a shark dive, which is not that big of a deal. Sharks are just big fish. So we had just finished doing a shark dive, and I'm probably 35, 40 minutes into the dive, and I use a air integrated dive computer, which means my computer is on my wrist. I don't have a cable going from my tank. So I looked down at my dive computer, and it said like 5 pounds of air left. And I'm like, holy crap, because I'm like I don't know, 70, 80 feet deep. And when you're that low, when you're that deep, you got to take compression stops and otherwise decompression stops. Otherwise, you can get the bends and you get too much nitrogen in your blood. So anyway, so I'm about to crap in my wetsuit because I'm out of air basically. So I get my buddy's attention. I tap on my tank, and and I'm like, I'm out of air and I got to surface. So he's like, what the hell, dude? You should have plenty of air left. But I'm just like, whatever, dude. You stay. I'm gonna solo go up. So it's just a whole lot of dive protocol there. So anyway, basically I had a quick choice to make. I could either, surface as quickly as possible and hope that I can surface safely as possible without running out of air. Don't want to run out of air when you're that low. Or I could get my buddy to cut his dive short, which is, that would suck for him. That would suck for me too, because he's going to totally dog me out. And have him surface with me. That way, in case I need his octo, I could have it. Or just ignore it and die. So, long story short, I resurfaced, and as I'm resurfacing, I look back down at my dive computer, and it tells me I got like 30 pounds of air left. I'm like, what the hell, dude? What's up? So, when the dive computer's jacking around, and you don't know how much air you got, you just go ahead and surface anyway. So I surfaced, and what had happened, the O-ring in my dive computer had busted, and so a little bit of salt water had got into the battery compartment, so it was jacking my computer readings up. That's just the way it goes. Sometimes things like that happen in our business, and we have to regroup. We have to reassess and come up with a different plan because the plan that we originally had has been muffed now. But that's okay. That's all good, because when things like that happen, and you just take a second and breathe, and you regroup, you reassess the situation, and then you come up with an alternative plan to get you back on track and to get you to the finish line or home plate, or however way you want to say it, that you'd originally wanted to get to, then what you're doing is you're giving yourself an opportunity to grow, you're giving yourself an opportunity to learn, and you stretch yourself to come up with a different solution. Just like that song that was playing there as I've been talking, I don't know if you could hear it, REO Speedwagon. You got to roll with the changes. And when you do that, great things will happen. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.